And we are alive.
Yeah.
Good morning, sis.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, everybody. Happy weekend. Thank God today is Saturday. We bless the name of the Lord for the gift of life. Thank you so much for coming back to join us on this amazing session. We are so happy this morning to be here again to talk about a very important and interesting topic and also be able to relate it to our business. Thank you for always coming back to watch us. And for as many people also that will be watching the replay as well, we appreciate you so much for your time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's a wonderful weekend. I hope you are having a great plan on how to enjoy the weekend. Yeah, right after this session, I also have a great plan as well. So enjoy your weekend to the fullest as much as you can. Yeah, this morning I will introduce myself. I have also my business partner here. She will introduce herself also before we go into the topic of this morning. My name is Foluke Adebayo. I am originally from Nigeria. I now live and based in Canada with my family. I am a mother of three blessed children. I am a wife. By profession, I am an accountant. And aside that, I run this amazing business also. I am a proud digital business owner. And we are going to be talking more about that even as this session progresses this morning. So please don't rush away, don't touch the dial. Stay with us. We have wonderful tips for you concerning the topic of this morning that would help you to also grow as an individual or even as a professional. So I welcome my business partner this morning, Homo Wonola, to introduce herself. The floor is yours.
All right. Thank you, Foluke. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching us from. Thank God it's another weekend. And how is everything? My name is Omo Wonola, just like she mentioned earlier. I am based in the province of Manitoba with my family. I am a Nigerian. I am a mom to three boys and a wife, and I am a proud digital business owner. Thank you for joining us on this session this morning. Please stay tuned as we continue. Yeah,
Yeah,
to
thank
you.
you so much for that wonderful introduction. So this morning we have a very interesting topic that we are going to be talking about. And pardon me, please. Yeah, the topic we are looking at this morning is the power of consistency, your key to sustainable success. Yeah, consistency is very key in everything we do in life. Yeah, because anything you are not, consistent with, you cannot really like achieve success in it. So for you to record success in any aspect of life, it is very important that we stay consistent. So we are going to be digging deep more into this topic this morning, and I'm going to have my business partner Omo Wonuola to talk about what she understands concerning this very important topic so that our viewers this morning, you can learn something good. So if you want to take a note, it's good. Yeah, because knowledge is power. So Omo Wonuola, the floor is yours.
Wow. Thank you so much for looking, and thank you to our viewers for staying tuned this morning. Yeah, you already defined the word consistency is the key to success. For you to achieve anything in life, you have to be consistent. Now, one thing I want to say is we all have goals, we have aspirations, we have dreams. But I want to say this is a topic we often overlook in our day-to-day activities. We push it aside while we are trying to pursue our goals. But it is a virtue that each and every one of us must embrace. So how do I define consistency? I would say consistency is a bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Probably your career, your business, your health, or probably your relationship. There is need for consistency. I say it is a bridge. There are processes to follow, there are steps to take, there are actions to take in order to achieve those big dreams, those milestones you have always dreamt about. Let's take an example, a college student that wants to be a medical doctor. There are assignments for him to complete. There are tasks for him to do. But if he fails in completing those tasks, if he fails in doing those assignments, what will happen to him? He might not be able to achieve his goal of becoming a medical doctor. So I want to encourage everyone this morning that consistency is a virtue that we all must embrace in our day-to-day activities. Now, let me go to my first point, why you need to be consistent. It helps you to be disciplined. Like I mentioned earlier, it is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. There are processes to follow, there are tasks to be completed. You don't just become, just like the example I mentioned earlier, the student will not just become a medical doctor in a day. But if he doesn't follow those processes he needs to go through, those processes he needs to go through requires discipline. At times, he might not find it easy. As a student, he wants to sleep, he wants to play with his friends and all those things. But at the same time, he needs to be disciplined and remembers that, oh, I have an assignment to complete, I have a task to do in order to become who I want to be in the nearest future. So being consistent helps us to be disciplined. Consistency is not about perfection. Every day of our lives we learn as we go. But if you wave that aspect of learning aside and you want to get there in a time, that may be difficult. So I want to say consistency helps us to remain disciplined and focused. The bridge between where we are now and where we want to, you have a focus. Probably in the next 5 years you want to be your own boss. In the next 5 years you want to be able to travel around the world with your family. You want to be able to dictate to yourself. It helps you to remain focused. Because of that goal ahead of you, you remain consistent, showing up for your business every day, showing up, completing the processes and completing your tasks and assignments. It helps you to be persistent as well. Not to take much of our time, let me go to the second point. Consistency helps in motivating and encouraging us. Like I said earlier, there are times you don't even feel like showing up. You don't feel like going through that process of completing the task ahead of you. But because of that goal you have ahead of you, you are motivated to continue. Consistency helps you, encourages you. It helps you to look beyond all those distractions. It helps you to look beyond every form of indiscipline and helps you to remain focused. You are motivated to continue. Probably, of course, I said it is a process. And the way you are moving, it seems you are slow. It seems you are not making it ahead. It seems you are not achieving what you want. But I want to tell you, it is a process. It is not, consistency is not about perfection. It is a process that you must follow every day. Those efforts that you need to put in, those tasks that needs to be completed, you have to show up for it every day. So consistency helps you, motivates you, encourages you to push ahead. And above all, I want to say it helps you in achievement of your goals and dreams. Ultimately, we want to achieve our goal, our dreams, probably in the nearest future, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. You want to have financial freedom, you want to be your own boss, you want to attain the highest level in your career. Then you need to be consistent. You need to place that ahead of you. Okay, in the next 5 years, I want to be the chief accountant in my office. In the next 5 years, I want to build a team of financial people that are financially buoyant and online entrepreneurs. Then you need to be consistent. You keep building yourself every day. You keep encouraging yourself even when you don't feel like, because of where you want to get to in life. I pray God will help us in Jesus' name. So
Amen.
I will stop here for now. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for those powerful points that you've shared with us this morning concerning the power of consistency, which is the key to a sustainable success. Yeah, we cannot overrule, as in, we cannot overstretch it. For us to be successful, we have to be consistent. Anything you cannot be disciplined with, you cannot achieve success in it, because discipline is key and very critical to any success at all that we are going to record in any parts of our life. So thank you so much concerning those topics that, the points that you've shared with us this morning. They are very, very good. So without taking time, I have few points also that I'm going to talk about concerning this same topic that we are looking at. My partner here has defined the consistency, and I'm just going to go into it and also share the nuggets, the points that I too have. Yeah, consistency is, I can describe it as an uncelebrated hero of success. Yeah, before somebody can be successful in life, the person has put in hard work, you have put in consistency. But it happens that when the success comes, like maybe somebody graduated, somebody become a successful business owner, we only see the success, but the consistency that is the main driver to that success, we are no longer talking about it. That's why I said it's just like the uncelebrated hero of success. It is actually also the steady drumbeat that propels individual and organization to transform their goal into aspiration. If you are not consistent, you can have a goal, you can have a dream, but you not being consistent will make it very difficult for you to be able to transform those goals and dreams into reality in life. So in this world that is so filled with distraction and rapid changes, maintaining consistency can be of help in order for us to achieve success, because distractions everywhere. Even when you want to do something, you see something else that is taking your attention, distracting you from that main goal that you have. But for you to be successful, you have to stay consistent and you have to be disciplined, just as my partner as rightly said. So we have some benefits, and I'm going to talk about it in like a point that are very critical also for us to achieving success. And the first one I'll be talking about is building trust and reliability. Building trust and reliability. One of the most significant benefits of consistency is trust. In anything we want to do in life, if people did not trust you, there is no way you can gain their attention. So it is very, very important that we build trust, and we are able to foster trust through to other individuals through you being consistent. When you are consistently deliver on your promise, whether you're in personal life, in relationship, or in business, trust brings about collaboration. It strengthens relationship and it opens door even for greater opportunity. Just like in this our business, we show up every day as a business owner. I show up every day. Every other business owner, including my partner here, we show up every day to build our business. Why do we show up? So that our audience, our followers, people that are seeing us will know that we are real people. We are real people and they can easily connect with us. That is what building trust. And for you to build trust, you have to be consistent. Because if you show up today, you didn't show up tomorrow, they see you as somebody that is not serious, or probably somebody that is having something to hide, or to hide. So consistency is very key. And in building trust, in building consistency, we have to build trust and build that relationship to the point that people can easily connect with us and trust us even with what we are doing. And the second one I'm going to be talking about is gradually creating momentum. Gradually creating momentum. Consistency also generates momentum, because when you are consistent with something, like we all know, Rome is not built in a day. You take that step one after the other. We take the step one after the other by taking regular action over time. You do this today, you do it tomorrow. Before you know it, you become so perfect in it. The more consistent you are in something, determines the more professional you will become at that particular thing. Taking, for instance, this our business, is where we started. Personally, where I started from is not where I am today. As business owner, We have a training in place, like we always say, that if you want to come into this business today, you don't have to figure it out all by yourself, because we have training in place that will take you step by step, every step of the way. And by doing that as business owner over time, I've been able to create and build momentum over time by learning one thing per day and applying it into the business, which has helped over time for us to be able to, for me in particular, to be able to like be successful at it. And these momentums, not only like you building something, at the end of the day, you achieve results, because anything you didn't build gradually, you cannot achieve results in it. But if you take your time to build it gradually, over time, you see yourself becoming successful, recording success, because where you are yesterday certainly will not be where you will be today. Because yesterday you were able to learn something new that you applied, and gradually you build that momentum, you notice the growth in your life, you notice the growth in your business, and it's cut across, even in relationship. When you build sound relationship with people, you see that the rapport becomes more intimate. So it's cut across. So for us to like create this steady and progressive momentum, we have to just be consistent with anything that we are doing. And the another one I'll be talking about is navigating challenges. When you are consistent, you find it very easy for you to navigate through challenges, because being consistent would help you to, because there are always challenges in anything we want to do. But our ability to stay consistent help us to draw experience from previous mistake that we can easily apply into what we are doing currently, so that we don't make such mistake again. And when you are able to correct your previous mistake through experience, you see yourself getting better at what you're doing. So generally, life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable. Yeah, we cannot run away from challenges of life, or challenges in business, challenges in relationship, challenges in anything we want to do. But our ability to navigate around it is what really keeps us going and what makes us better at what we are doing. So challenges are temporary, but when we stay consistent with what we are doing, it's in a question of time. We see ourselves overcoming that challenges and even thriving in whatsoever that we have choose to do. And another thing I would just want to talk about is long-term vision. Long-term vision. In that, when you are consistent in anything you're doing, it helps you to stay focused. It helps you to, you have a target. Like my business partner mentioned the other time, you want to become a medical doctor. It is not something that you will achieve overnight. It is not something that you will not stand up every day to like do what you need to do to get you to where you want to be. So when you are consistent, it helps you to maintain a long-term vision, because the reason is right before you, and you are working every day, working towards it in order for you to be successful. Just like business owners, taking myself for example, the vision is there, the goal is there, the why is that I don't want to work till maybe after retirement age. You still see yourself working. It happens a lot in this part of the world that even after they have retired, you still see them like doing one thing or the other, just because they want to still maintain that source of income for them to be able to meet up paying their bills. But when you have a long-term vision, you would know that if you like work on something that you can work on within 3 years to 5 years to build something that would give you a lasting benefit, you will know that it's really worth it. Because in this our business community, a lot of people are successful today just because they know that once they build their home business, it will continue to pay them for life. Because if you have a job today as a professional, maybe you are earning up to 6 figures, that job you cannot transfer it to your children. You cannot hand it over to your children. It will come to a time, no matter how hardworking or effective you are in your office, you will attain retirement age. So what ends happen after those periods that you are no longer active in service? But if you can build a business by the side to the point that you can even retire early. Even after you retire, that business continue to pay you, and you'll be able to hand it over to your children. That is the long-term vision we are talking about. So when you are consistent in something, it helps you to build a long-term vision, to the point that that which you are committed to do, you will just like thank yourself at the end of the day. It may not be easy. The truth is, it may not be easy. This little time that I've become a business owner, I know the challenges, and I know how demanding it can be, especially for you to combine it with your career, to combine it with family. But I tell you, at the long run, it really worth it, because you are building something that in your own name, that it will eventually become yours and that of your children. And I tell you, it worth it. You know, there's this saying that goes around a lot, that if you can work 8 hours for your employer, you are building another person's dream, fine. But why not think of something you can do 1 hour, 2 hours in a day? Start your own business, start your own digital business. That 1 hour, 2 hour in a day, you build it. I've talked about building something the building momentum. You build it over time, and that thing eventually become yours. Because if you work 8 hours for another person, work overtime, do a whole lot of things, you are building another man's legacy. But this business gives you the opportunity to build your own legacy. And as you are building it, you are learning along the line. You are becoming a better version of yourself. And, before you know it, life becomes better, because you end up, it helps you to achieve your dream and attain those wonderful goals that you have set for yourself. So we cannot, overstretch the importance of consistency, because it is a very critical element in any journey that we want to embark on, and it is such a very important factor that would help us to even maintain a sustainable success. So that's all I have to share this morning. And for those that have joined us since the beginning of this Go Live, we want to appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much for your time, for staying tuned with us till this time. And for as many that would also be watching the replay, thank you so much. Let us know in the comment section where you're watching us from. And you can feel free to share your thoughts concerning this topic that we are looking at this morning, which is the power of consistency, your key to sustainable success. So I would allow my partner here also to talk more on any other thing she wants to talk regarding the topic, or general advice to our viewers and those that will be watching the replay.
All right. Thank you, Foluke. Yeah, to our viewers and to those that are watching us right now, so many of us, we have been seeing lots of adverts on Facebook, on the social media platform about digital business. And the questions keeps coming. Can I actually do this business? Or someone will ask, how sure am I sure I'll be successful in this business? Those are some of the questions we people ask us. But I want to tell you this morning that joining us, we are proud digital business owners coming online to work for yourself, just like she said, creating a legacy for yourself, for your family, for your children. Your success in the digital world depends on being consistent, showing up every day. Just like she mentioned, when you come to join us in this business, we have a video-based training. So the effort that it is expected of you to put in your effort, what effort is expected from you? Show up for your business, go through your training step by step so that you will be up to date. That is when your success starts coming. But if you say you want to do the business and you are not ready to put in the effort, then it might be a little bit difficult to be successful therein. So that is when consistency comes in. So everyone can do the digital business if only you will put your mind to it. We have our reasons for starting the business. Probably in the next 5 years, I have my reasons for starting the business. I want to be able to enjoy my life. I don't want to be stereotyped, to have a rigid schedule, not having time for myself. That is why one of the reasons why I started the business. And I've been following the process. And that is where I'm here today. So consistency is about showing up. When you join us, show up regularly for your business, trust the process. I have said this earlier that consistency is not about perfection. A Rome is not built in a day. But when you join the business, show up regularly, make sure you follow the training sites, come with a willing heart. Then before you know it, you start achieving success in the business. So success is real in this business. It depends on your efforts. So like I said earlier, there are processes to follow, there are tasks to be completed. All you need to do is to follow the process. So I want to encourage our viewers this morning, or probably you have started the business and it feels, probably you are feeling your growth is slow or whatever. Just like my business partner mentioned, there will be challenges, but consistency will help you. It keeps you going because you remember your focus, you remember your why, and that will motivate you every day along the way. So I want to encourage everyone listening to us this morning, watching us this morning. This is a business that you can give to your children. And it is a legitimate business. All you need to do is come with a willing heart. Be consistent. Show up for your business every day. Follow the process, trust the process, and before you know it, you have your desired dream, you have your desired goal. God will help us all in Jesus' name. Thank you for
Amen.
listening.
Amen. Thank you so much, Omowonuola, for that advice. Yeah. I would just add at this point, you may be taking it from the point that you mentioned, that show up for your business every day. It is very, very important, and that is what consistency is all about. Anything you don't show up for today cannot pay you tomorrow. You know, in this business, we have a slogan. Do I say a slogan or a general belief? Yeah, that show up for your business every day. When you show up for your business every day, you see that business like a baby that needs to be nurtured to the point that you form an habit around it, that if you didn't show up for your business in a day, you feel so uncomfortable because you feel like you have a baby that is being starved for that particular day. Just like mothers, it's not possible for us to starve our children and not give them the food that they need to grow. So also it is in this business, because we believe that consistency is key to the success that we want to achieve. So you see us coming every time, showing up for our business, giving our business the attention that it deserves, because the way we build this business today is the way it's going to pay us back tomorrow. That is just the belief. If you are consistent on your business, maybe as a student, you are consistent to your education, or as a professional in your line of career, you are so consistent to whatever you are doing. That is when that promotion, that is when we want to promote somebody, they will remember you. So in this business, we believe so much in consistency and the power of a positive mindset, because that is what will help us to succeed and achieve anything we want to do. So in a nutshell, a business you did not build today cannot pay you tomorrow. That is why you see a lot of people retiring, and they retire into nothing. I've said it before, I don't want to repeat myself. It is high time that we wake up and build something for ourselves and stop building another man's legacy. If you start this business today, you have nothing to lose. And I tell you, the point of I'm not tech savvy, I'm not a social media person, all those has been taken care of for you, because we have a step-by-step training that tells you what to do. They built it in a way that they believe you have zero knowledge, so that you can easily learn and grow along the way. So start your digital business today and begin to build that secured financial future, financial security for yourself in the future. A business you do not build today cannot pay you tomorrow. Just, we all know, if you don't have money in the bank, you can't go there to say you want to collect. Same is applicable. If you don't build a business today, there will be nothing that you can fall back on tomorrow. And in this part of the world, for the little period that I've stayed here, I understand and I know what pension is all about. To the point that when you must have worked your 65 years and you say, oh, now I am entitled to pension, I tell you, that pension that will be coming to you every month is not enough to sustain your living. depending on, the level of lifestyle you are living before. So what happened at such time? Where do you seek financial coverage, financial security? It can only come from something that you have taken your time to build by the side, even while you are still actively engaged in a paid employment. So we can't say it's more than this. And how do you get started? You get started by watching our free webinar. That is where I started. That is where my business partner also started. Our website is displayed for you on this page. It is just for you to go on it, log in with your name and email address. You get your unique link to watch our free webinar. And when you watch that webinar, don't stop at watching the webinar, because you have to take action by paying your refundable fee of $149. You have 30 days, a whole month, for you to check out the business model to know if it is something that works for you. And if you feel it is not something you want to go on with within 30 days, call for refund and your money will be refunded. But I tell you, like I usually say, the rate of refund is always like 1/10, because the potential in this business is so huge that when you are exposed to it, you know that this is a perfect place where you can build a plan B and build a secured financial future for yourself. So this morning, go on to any of our websites, whichever one you resonate with. Give us your name and email address. Connect with us on our through our pages, and we'll be glad to take you through the next step. And like I always say, until you do something, until you change something, nothing changes. There is need for you to take that make that critical decision today that can help you to secure a better future. So take action today. Connect with us. Watch that webinar. Take action, and we'll be glad to walk you through the step. So thank you for staying tuned with us this morning. For as many that has been with us since the beginning of this session till now, we really appreciate your time. And at this point, we will be drawing the curtain for the session of this morning until we come your way another time. And we are happy that you stay tuned with us today. So at this point, we'll be saying goodbye on behalf of myself and my business partner. Goodbye. Have a great day,
Bye.
and we'll
Thank
see you
you.
again next time.
Bye.
God bless you.
Amen.